That works. Let me make a post that we're live, and we'll get started in 5 minutes or so. Oh, that's not. What's up? You're doing weird stuff tonight. It's cutting off part of my chat for some reason. That's all right. I can read it though. We'll make it work. Yo, yo, yo. We'll get started in a couple minutes. 4 boxes. Optic Hobby. Took a little while to get it full, but we made it. It took, a week? It's been a while since we've left one up that long that was not feeling well, but I'm glad we got there. Only a couple discounts needed. Or a handful, I should say. So just to go over what we're going to do tonight, we're going to do this break. I'll be back at in an hour to do Game of Thrones. It takes a little while, even though it's only 2 boxes, because we got to shuffle packs and number things. We'll do Game of Thrones, and then I'll come back at 10 my time to do the Prism. Of course, it's just 1 box. Y'all let me know. I did the random. Y'all let me know if any trades go down. And I do have Prism box right here. So we are all set for our trifecta of good times. All right, it is 8 o'clock on the dot. We're going to get started. Grab a drink, settle in. It's not a long break, but it should be a fun one. I'm looking for ultra rare inserts, downtown duos, and more. Rookie Kings, touchdown Kings, things like that, correct? All right, actually, yeah, Blade. We're not going to get very far. And in case we have a redemption, grab a cover card. What's up, Jimmy? Somebody just tagged you in the random break to see if you want to trade the Cowboys for the Bears. If you haven't seen that in the Prism break, Jimmy. I figured you probably would, but didn't want to speak for you. All right. We've done 1 box of this so far. This will be 4 more. Trying to decide. I may do some kind of Optic Prism. Hold on 1 second. Right now. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, now, without further ado, we might. That one took a while to fill. We might do a PYT with Prism and Optic in it. Maybe 1 box of each. I'm thinking maybe. So we'll do a few packs at a time. Would like to get some Optic retail. Take some pounds in that as well. But we shall see. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right. And away. Let me tilt my camera down just a little bit. And away we go. My wife came in here earlier and messed with my chair. And so I don't know if it's the chair or the camera. Tagovailoa on the hollow. One of the Dolphins. I'd like to do at least 1 PYT with Prism in it too. I mean, maybe just Prism. There's a Matthew Golden, rated rookie. Packers. Robbie Oots, Roll Tide. Seahawks going to the Super Bowl. And how about a blue, Jaden Blue? A blue. Going to the Cowboys, numbered 1030249. You got the Cowboys, and somebody wanted to trade you the Bears for the Cowboys. I think, or maybe it was the other way around. You might have got the Bears, and they were trying to trade the Cowboys for the Bears. I didn't see. You got one of those two. There's a little Tyler Shuck. Silver Owafe Oladejo. The Titans on the hollow. Oh, there you go. So you don't want to trade. I was thinking it was the other way around. So you got the Bears. There you go. You asked for the Bears, too. I think you claimed, like, number 8 Bears. Isn't that funny? So you called your shot. Sleeve up these rookies. Robbie Oots. I didn't realize he had a card in there. Roll Tide. Nice. Make sure to sleeve up. I'll go ahead and sleeve up all our rookies. Oh, there was one there. Mr. Williams for the Lions. as I tell everybody else, now I gotta deliver. One thing, it takes two in a random break. It takes two times getting lucky. Right? You get the right team, and you gotta pull the right cards. Mm-hmm. All right, doing a few at a time. I think is a good flow. A little Jimmy Horn rookie for the Panthers. We got an Ashton Ginny lighted up. Colston Loveland. We got a pink velocity of Mr. Pat Fryermuth, numbered 55 of 99, going to Joe and Steelers. A lot of colors, so I'll probably have to take some of those down so we can fit them all up there. What is that? Is that a black? No, it's not a downtown, I don't think. Maybe. We got Dylan Gabriel and what is that? Play action Black Pandora. Trey McBride. I guess it's not Pandora. Yeah, it is Pandora. Oh, those were a lot lower numbered, but got a little too excited by that one. Trey McBride to the Cardinals, numbered to 149. Play action. That's definitely a Black Pandora, though. I was thinking they were numbered to 25 for some reason. Sorry, tease. Tease for the Cardinals owner. But a nice Trey McBride, nonetheless, to 149. Well, that's a bummer. Why would they do that? Let's see who. They're doing weird stuff. I got too many things open, I think. Let me see who had the Seahawks. Cardinals going to Andrew. There you go, Andrew. I don't like that they did that. Make 1 to 49, 1 to 25. This is dumb. Dumb, Panini. Maybe it's always been that way. Trevor Etienne, Panthers. And how about a Carl Eller on the lime green, numbered 5 of 50. Going to the Vikings. 5 of 50. We can double up some there on our stand if need be. Some of the cards from the one box random teams is already shipped. I held some packages back when I saw you guys jump in this one, and we'll ship them together. Same thing with Game of Thrones. Some people that were in the break tonight, I haven't shipped their cards yet. All that Black Pandora and got a little more excited than I should have. Of course, I thought it was a downtown at first. The way it looked. Almost being borderless, but it was a different insert. It's just melt. Just melt. Alright, here we go. Continuing on with box number 1, Dylan Sampson. Going to the Browns. There's a play action of Garrett Wilson. Another Oladejo. Rookie Titans. What a silver or hollow Cam Chancellor. Going to the Super Bowl bound Seahawks. My prediction are the Seahawks win and win pretty big, but we'll see. Could be wrong. I have been wrong many times. Got a Ty Felton on the Optic rated rookie. A Malik Neighbors. Orange to the Giants filler team. 283 of 299. Andrew Makuba, rookie Eagles. Makuba. Get 20 rated rookies in a box, I think, is what I read somewhere. I think it says on the box, yeah. 20 rated rookies. It's almost 1 per pack. Or maybe it's 20 pack. It might be exactly. I was thinking there was 20 per pack. We have a little bit coming. I don't know if I'll have it on release day. I should be able to pick it up by release day. But not a lot. Coming not at first. I have a feeling, I hope I'm right, that this one won't shoot up in price so we can get some more. I have a feeling they printed it to the moon, being the anniversary and such. But we do have a little bit of hobby and jumbo and some retail formats coming, so stay tuned. Arroyo, I didn't realize it was already next week. Got a Jameis Winston on the throwback design. Bijan McCarthy. Bashaw Tootin to the Jags. And a light blue or aqua Calvin Johnson. Megatron in it. Pretty much a color match. We'll call that Daytona blue. The 349. Going to the Lions. Ezeriku, Cowboys. Silver Hollow to the Steelers. And Mr. DK Metcalf. Anytime they use the yellow print on these cards, it's hard to read. Still haven't had an auto yet, have we? Where's our auto? Is this it? No, but a nice Dylan Gabriel to the Browns. Nice. Number to 149. Nicely centered. So many of these are not nicely centered. So a red to the Brownies. Filler team there. Should have an auto coming in our last stack. I know a lot of boxes have 2 autos this year, but I haven't, knock on wood, I haven't seen a box with 0. Just a lot of flagship. I don't know. I don't mind doing big breaks, but I'm sure they're not shipping all the base either. But I forgot Hobby Legends is still around. I guess they're still breaking on eBay. I don't get on eBay much for breaks anymore. Not like we used to. No, we were breaking on there a lot of stuff. We don't have the manpower in our operation to do a 50K break. I would be divorced. Uh-oh, we got gold coming. Gold! Yeah, that's how I've seen too. Riley Leonard. How about a purple? D-Hop. D-Hop going to the Ravens. 10 of 60. That's a nice little color match, if you will. D-Hop to 60. We're going to cover up that one for now. Maybe the gold is our auto, but we do have gold coming up. Right behind Mr. Lambert. It is an auto, and it's a nice one. How about Omarion Hampton? On card, gold rookie auto, 8 of 10. That's jersey number 2, I believe. At least in the jersey he's wearing there, it looks like number 8. Is that right? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. 8 of 10. How about jersey number? Gold. And that was a late team. I think Joseph. Joseph's staying hot. Yeah, Mr. Blanchard. There you go. Very nice. Gold. It looks like number 8. I don't know if he wore 8 during the... I know some players on these cards have different numbers in the picture than they do during the season, but 8 of 10. That'll play. A little off top to bottom, but otherwise looks pretty good. Centering wise, too, we're going to put him right here, and then we'll move him to the middle probably once we get. But good start. Good first box. We got Andres Borregales, Patriots. Got another Daniel Carlson, well, Auburn kicker action, the 349 on the blue. Probably not by itself, Jimmy, since this one took so long to fill. But I'm not opposed to it if y'all want to do it. I was thinking about mixing some Optic and Prism and doing a PYT next. Some hobby, and then maybe mixing a little bit of retail too. And what is that? How about a glitter? Mike Evans. These are not numbered, but they are short printed. It's a glitter parallel. We didn't have one of those in the first box we did. Mike Evans. To the Bucks. The very last team taken. glitter parallel. Not a bad one there, is it, Mike? That's a good one for Joseph. It was funny because I mentioned. It was funny. I was talking to Mike the other day, and I said, "I wonder if Joseph hasn't jumped in this break. I wonder where Joseph is." And he does, and he hits the gold auto. That's what I'm talking about. All right, one down, 3 to go. No downtown or case hit, but we did have a nice. Those are our silvers. Here's some color of note. We'll come back, obviously, and we'll recap all this. But we did have a nice gold jersey numbered auto of Amarian Hampton into the Chargers. I got the dull. This box cutter is the dullest blade of all time. Mixed with Prism might be fun. Make sure. All right, nothing better. I remember one year, I don't know what year it was, Topps hid stuff in the Ginter boxes, and people didn't know it, threw the boxes away. And then later to find out there were cards hidden in the box, like underneath the cardboard, or somehow in the lid or something. I don't know what year that was. People got pissed. Oh, tell us, you threw all the boxes away. All right, box number 2. Starting off with DJ Giddens to the Colts. Got a hollow of Jahdae Barron, Broncos rated rookie. We're almost in the Super Bowl. So close. So close. Josh Jacobs, Cole Kmet. Got a Carson Schweisinger to the Browns. Primary colors, Jalen Milroe. The Seahawks. It'd be funny if Milroe wins the Super Bowl before a lot of other Alabama quarterbacks. Of course, won't play, but still. Speaking of Super Bowl, got something velocity behind Luther Burden to the Bears. Nice. Cam Ward. Velocity to the Titans, numbered 1 of 99. Another nice number there. 1 of 99. So far, some pretty nice lower numbered rookies. Pink Velocity. Going to Marshall. There you go, Marshall. I work with Marshall, so I can hand deliver that one. And how about Mr. Will Howard, Steelers? And how about a Kool-Aid McKinstry auto? Going to the Saints, numbered 31 of 99. That's a 24. A 24 auto, so this box should have 2. Kool-Aid going to the Saints. Going to Chad, I believe. Kool-Aid to 99. 31 of 99. Going to the Saints. Thought that looked different. So that's a 24 auto. So we could and should have a bonus auto. Has there been any bonus autos in Prism? I haven't watched any Prism yet. Hobby yet. I know toward the end of the basketball run, Panini started putting a lot of extra hits and stuff. So I'm guessing we're just seeing the same thing with football here in the last month or two. Full licensing. Chad's going to be dropping some racing breaks this week, so stay tuned for that. There's a Bill, Caden Prather, rated rookie Bills. Diamond Hands, Randy Moss. I don't think that's a short print or a super short print. To the Steelers, can't read the name in yellow. That is Derek Harmon, rated rookie. Behind that, to the Commanders, Scary Terry McLaurin, number 228 of 249 on the blue. We got one of these electric parallels. We'll slide that to the back of the stack. I love those. This is one of my favorites from last year. TJ Sanders, also Bills. Make sure I didn't miss any other rookies. Nope. We got a blue or aqua or light blue Max Crosby to the Raiders, 203 of 349. I think that parallel, that black and yellow one's called Electric, if I remember right. I've always wanted a Bijan Electric rookie. I'm actually watching a few on eBay. I haven't pulled the trigger on one yet. Come on, be a big rookie. We got Trey Amos, former Alabama player. I think he went to Ole Miss too. And Eric Dickerson to the Colts. Those are such cool parallels. Number 275, 66 of 75 on the Eric Dickerson to the Colts. I think the Colts were Curtis. Let's check that out. Colts are, yep, Curtis. It was a full hour between this break and the next one just because I knew we were taking our time, even though it's only 4 boxes. We didn't want to rush it. All right. Well, Jalen Noel going to the Texans. Tommy Malo to the Raiders. Got a little Anthony Richardson. Hollow. A little sidearm pass action. Assuming he will not get another shot to start there, unless somebody gets hurt, so I don't know if the days of Anthony Richardson and the Colts are numbered or what. Kenneth Grant, rated rookie Dolphins. Also to the Dolphins, Jalen Ramsey on the hollow. Mason Taylor on the rated rookie. Rookie recruits, Travis Hunter. Mike, you got anything breaking tonight? You mentioned hitting the bed early, so maybe not. This is a late night for me. Chad even said something about, man, you're going to be breaking late tonight. I said, well, it's a 1 boxer at 10 my time. That's not too bad. I had 1 auto too far, but it was a 24 auto. So I'm expecting we'll have a wish I could open these packs without ripping them apart with the Neanderthal. Jason After Dark. What's up, JP? Not quite as after dark as Chad. Just sure Chad's a vampire. I'm sure your wife loves that you're watching the break. I haven't watched that yet. RJ Harvey, rated rookie. Jalen Lane. And how about a little Bayshaw Tootin? Rated rookie auto blue going to Jordan and the Jaguars. 25 of 50 on the Rootin' Tootin' auto. Rootin' Tootin'. So we did get a bonus auto. Jalen Walker for my Falcons. Silver. This is a emoji. Trevor Etienne, number 2, 199. Going to the Panthers. Those are kind of hard to see. They look like hollows at first. Who's that? Caleb Johnson, Steelers. And there you go, Mike, Buffalo Bills. Jim Kelly, 57 of 299. I'll have to just leave all these rated rookies, but you know what? We've started it. We're gonna roll with it. May not do them in the recap, but again, we're gonna have 80 rated rookies in this break, not including any numbered one. I think there's 20 base rated rookies per box. All right. Jihad Camber. And nice Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins. Number 299, 147 for 299. I don't think Tua is going anywhere, but if he does, Ewers may get a shot. I think they'll hang on to Tua for a little while longer. I think anyway. Never know. Jaden Higgins, the Texans. Hollow Edgerrin James, the Edge, going to the Colts. Colts have a lot of parallels so far. I think Josh is on the base checklist. I think Kyle McCord and Caleb Johnson to the Steelers. Number to 249, 225. 249. Man, I'm thirsty. I gotta get something to drink after this. You think at the end, oh, we got another Black Pandora, but it looks like an insert again. Black Pandora to the Seahawks. Tyler Lockett. Those are so sharp. I wish they weren't numbered so high. To 1-49. Black Pandora. Or Pandora. I don't know if it's black, but Pandora. That one doesn't have the black border, but to the Seahawks. To 149. All right. Now we got 2 boxes to go. Halfway. Y'all let me know again if there's any trades on the Bears on the Prism break. Y'all make sure and tag me or Chad or Paul or somebody just so we know. I will be the one shipping this one, but can certainly make sure. One of us will make sure we don't miss anything. We haven't had any 3 boxes in the Optic this year. Haven't had any RPAs or case hits yet. A little Shador Sanders, base rookie. Jaden Higgins on the hollow. Houston Texans passing grade, C.J. Stroud. Savion Williams, Packers. Tank Bigsby. He's not a Jag anymore, is he? To 149. Some more top loaders. I don't know how big the base set is in this. 300 cards? I think it's 300. I think Prism's 400 now. Could be wrong. Could have those mixed up. Some more red or copper or whatever that is. Dante Thornton Jr. Raiders. And wow. If you had told me we'd pull the Bryce Love auto. Bryce Love out of Contenders Optic. Number 2/199. I have seen several of his pulled. I'm guessing I need to get a thicker top loader for that. I'm guessing he was a redemption maybe back then. He'll be an extra auto, Chad, but still. They are extras. Anytime you pull an older auto, it appears to be an extra. What year is this from? 2019. It's been a while since we've seen Bryce Love's name. Losing their license, they're going to throw all that extra stuff in the boxes on the way out, and then they can do with it after. So, Alfred Collins, rookie 49ers. I keep mixing up my rookies and non-rookie pile. Randy Gregory on the throwback. Yeah, that one's a little bit too old for me. Like, some from last year, okay, fine. Like the Kool-Aid, that's pretty cool. But Bryce Love. I told you I've seen Jamarcus Russell autos. I don't think they were from last year either. This year, I think they're older too. Oh, just dropped it. Yeah, we should have another one. Still doesn't quite make up for. What is Bryce Love doing? You might Google what Bryce Love's up to. He's probably coaching somewhere or something. All right, Gunnar Helm, Titans. Hey, there we go. That one's not so bad. How about Quinn Ewers, blue auto to the Finns. 86 of 149. That makes up a little bit for Bryce Love. Who had the Finns? Going to Chad. Go, Chad. You spoke a little too soon there about Bryce Love. You sit up a little better. Some more blue coming. Wow. Another blue Quinn Ewers. Number 64 of 249. We've had an auto and two parallel Quinn Ewers so far. I'm going to put Quinn in front of Bryce. Bryce doesn't deserve to be up front. No offense, Bryce. Jordan James, rookie. Silver Jalen. No, sorry. Emoji. I don't know what that exactly one is called. 119 of 199. Emoji parallel. Eagles. Now that was dumb. Alan Page. There's not an Alan Page. There was a Carl Eller, I think. Yeah. That one. Carl Eller to 50. 5 of 50. Close, though. That was a good eye. You saw that Viking poking out right there. Trey McBride on the base version. We had the Pandora earlier. Who's that? Cam Miller. I forgot about him. Rookie Raiders. Eric Dickerson on the hollow. Got a couple. Dang, the Colts have had a lot of parallels tonight. That was a good guess, though. That was a pretty good guess. Sure, I didn't miss any rated rookies. There's one. If I miss any, I'll sleeve them up. Let me move our base pile over here so we can see our beautiful Kool-Aid McKinstry rookie auto from 2024 up there. One sec. Oh, please. Got My rookie pile mixed up with my base pile here. Need like the whole music. Do 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 do. There we go. Now we're cooking again. Maybe. Yeah. Butterfingers tonight. Dropping supplies left and right. Yeah. All right. Continuing on with box 3. Oh, we got some more gold. Some more gold. We're going to slide that to the back. Let's hold our gold a little bit. All right, Matt Stafford base. Jalen Milroe Super Bowl bound. Amarian Hampton. Got an orange Christian Kirk to the Texans. That is 243 of 299. Exact same picture. It's funny how they use the same photos for some of these guys. Like, surely there's more pictures out there of some of these guys. Jack Besh. That is to 149, Derek Harmon. I'll hold off on sleeving that until we get to our gold here. Hollow, Charles Woodson. Packers. All right, behind Terrence Ferguson, we have a gold. It's not an insert. How about Amon-Ra St. Brown? Numbered 1 of 10. Going to Kevin, I believe. PC11. Kevin. Make sure. Yeah, there you go, Kevin. Nice one. Amon-Ra, our second gold of the break. We already had the gold Amarian Hampton auto. Now a gold Amon-Ra. I've never pulled a number downtown. That would be pretty fun. I haven't pulled very many downtowns really over the years as it is, but to pull a number would be pretty cool. Sure, I did miss another rookie. I missed Mr. Chamire Dyke. All right, let's open this last box of last 2 packs of box 3. And then we'll roll on to box 4, final box of the break. Again, I'll be back at 9 Central for Game of Thrones and 10 Central for our prison break. So 3 breaks tonight. Appreciate y'all coming up. So right now, I think the only break that's open on Facebook is the Select National Treasures baseball break. I think there's 12 teams left. I'll start some fillers for that one tomorrow. See if we can't rip that one tomorrow night. If we don't rip it in the next couple nights, I'll probably run over to Paul's. I'll let him do that one since I got to get ready for a show. Arian Smith going to the Jets. Nick Scarton going to the Panthers. And speaking of Panthers, Chuba Hubbard, number to 133 of 349. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never pulled a number Kaboom either. I forgot about that. I remember that Brady you pulled. Ashton Genty, rated rookie. Matt Stafford on the blue. Aqua Green, something. 204 of 349. So Rams. We got anything here at the end? Old Drew Bledsoe. Curtis Rourke. Captain in charge, Ed Reed. Tyler Loop. And how about a purple Mark Andrews? Another color match Raven. That is 26 of 60. I think Lee has the Raven. I'm sure he'd prefer Derrick Henry. Haven't had an Allen yet. No Allens of yet. The gold Allen will be huge. And that rounds out box number 3. 1 to go. Let me open some more penny sleeves. We're 100 penny sleeves deep. I've gotten to where I sleeve way too much stuff, but at least I feel that way. Y'all may not feel that way. But I feel like I way oversleeve these days, but better safe than sorry. All right, final box. What magic can it hold? We've had 2 golds. We've had 1, 2, 3. How many autos have we had? 2, 2, 3. I must have covered up Kool-Aid. We've had 2 boxes with an extra auto, although they were Bryce Love and Kool-Aid McKinstry. We've had 2 golds. Had a nice Cam Ward rookie 99. But now we need a banger. Something big. We haven't had any relics either, like relic patch autos. Another time either. I have watched enough to see a few of those pulled. Enjoy parallel. I think there's a lot of nice color in this product, but still can be feast or famine. All right, here we go. Box 4. Woody Mark starts us off. And what is that? Little team logo parallel Cam Chancellor. Number 20 of 32. Seahawks doing well. 20 of 32. The Hawks team logo parallel. I don't know if that's the exact name. Oh, we got some ice baby. Will Johnson and how about a Quinshawn Judkins? I think we pulled one of those in the first box we did. Number to 55, 6 of 55 on the cracked ice. Quinshawn Judkins primary colors. I think the other one we pulled was a different insert. But I'm almost positive we had a cracked ice Judkins in the very first box we did the random break of. Might have been a different insert though. Mason Graham. Mark Brunell. Going to Jordan and the Jags. Number to 149. You know who else we haven't seen tonight? Mike is Mahomes. I haven't seen Mahomes anything either. Maybe a base, but I don't remember Allen or Mahomes base tonight. Maybe they're both going to be in this box. Mika Igbuka. Brian Thomas Silver. Hollow, if you will. Best Tutties. Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze. I like that insert set. I don't know why it makes me laugh. Best Tutties makes me giggle. Ah. All right, come on, big cards. Where you hiding? Tez Johnson, Buccaneers. Another Mark Andrews. This one's a blue, so not quite color match on that one. 105 of 249. Jordan Watkins. Travion Henderson. Micah Parsons. Actually, Green Bay there. Number 299. I mean, I guess he was there all year, but still. Or most of the year, right? A little surprised they got him in the Packer uni. Nico. There's a Mahomes base. John Day Barron. And a Dylan Sampson hollow rookie. I really like Sampson coming out of college. And then they went and drafted Judkins too. Just they're a little bit different style running back, but Sampson killed Alabama year before last, I think it was. Sampson. Makes me think of Dave Chappelle. What was that movie? Sampson. All right, about half a box-ish left to go. Haven't had our auto yet in this box, I don't believe. I was thinking something bait. What's up, Jason? And I couldn't remember. Sampson. We got Kenneth Grant. Got a James Cook hollow. Bills. All right, I took Mike to a Falcons game this last season. Now the Falcons need to play the Bills up there so I can go visit him. Jaden Higgins. And very nice, Ashton Agenti. Numbered 35 of 199 on the, whatever you call that, emoji muscle parallel. On the Jordan, the other Jordan, I believe. Kyle McCord. Damian Martinez. There's a Mahomes on the play action. He deserves a penny sleep. Half baked. Oh, it makes me laugh. I'm trying to think of other parts of that movie. All right, we are toward the end. There is a thicker pack right there. We're going to save that for last. That might be a patch auto. All right, that's a thick one. We're going to save that for last. Either a dummy card or throw us off. I haven't seen any dummy cards, so I'm pretty sure that's a patch auto. All right, here we go. Mr. Harmon again. We've seen a lot of Harmon. Wow, right to another electric parallel of Jake the Snake Plumber. 18 of 75 to the Cardinals. Those are cool. I don't know why I like that parallel so much, especially on the rookies. Jihad Campbell. Rookie recruits, Travis Hunter. Something blue behind Devin Neal. I do like Devin Neal a lot too. Got a Jaden Daniels. There you go. Commanders, blue. To 249. Commanders taken late by Chad. The other Chad. Chad Everett. We got 3 Chads in this break. 3 Chads. We got a lime green behind James Pierce. Here we go. Now that's what I call color match. How about a little Jalen Milroe? 24 of 50. That's nice. I'm a little jelly of that one. Milroe. Going to Nicholas. There you go, Nick. Appreciate you jumping in, my friend. Mr. Nuss taking home the Milroe. Call that electric green. I don't know what the Seahawks call that green. Pat Bryant. Jackson Dart. There's our first Dart rookie. Woody Marks. Nice one there. Another nice rookie. Number to 349. I'll go fill that baseball one up next. That'll be fun. NT and select two very fun baseball products, all bundled together for your enjoyment. Mike, what did your wife think of the place you looked at today? Has she seen it yet? All right, one pack left. I'm pretty sure there better be a auto in there. It better be a thick one. Come on, 1-on-1 auto coming up. She saw the video. What was her impression? I can imagine it's probably similar to my wife. Like, what in the world? My wife doesn't tend to see my visions. All right, here we go. Last pack. Let's hope we save the best for last. Definitely a thick card in there. All right, let's slide these forward. Kelsey, Russo, Malachi Starks, rookie, and then we're going to end. Ooh, team is that? How about it's not a thick? It's not a patch auto, but it's a thick Myles Garrett perennial auto. That's pretty cool. Numbered 2/25 to the Brownies. Since when does Garrett sign? I know he didn't sign as a rookie. I didn't realize he was signing. You took the Orioles already. You've got the Orioles in that one. Now, I don't remember. I mean, I know he didn't sign as a rookie because they made a big deal out of it. You don't see a lot of Myles Garrett stuff. Myles Garrett, perennial auto. It's a thick. It's actually a Contenders Optic auto. 2020. It's out of last year's Contenders Optic. Nice on card too. That's pretty sharp. Going to the Browns. Yeah, you already claimed him. So we didn't get an extra auto in that box, and that one's from last year. Although I don't think they're making Contenders Optic this year. At least I don't believe they are. So I thought maybe they snuck it. That's really nice. I know it's not the big rookie name, but that's pretty nice for a vet name. He does not sign much. Yeah, maybe so. Very nice. All right, let me do a recap. And I'm going to take a very short 5-minute break, really. And get ready for, I'm going to come back and go live again for the other break. But we've got Silver Hollows of James Cook, Dylan Sampson, Brian Thomas Jr., Charles Woodson, Eric Dickerson, Jalen Hurts, Jaden Higgins, Edrin James, Jalen Ramsey, Anthony Richardson, Jade Barron, DK Metcalf, Cam Chancellor, Tua, and Oladejo. We also had a base dart rookie. That's our only dart. Cool. Then some parallels. We had Woody Marks to 349, Jaden Daniels to 249, Micah Parsons to 299, Mark Andrews to 249, Mark Brunell to 149, Matthew Stafford to 349, Chuba Hubbard to 349, Big Harmon, Derek Harmon to 149, Christian Kirk to 299, Tank Bigsby to 149, Black, or at least Pandora, Tyler Lockett to 149, Caleb Johnson to 349, Quinn Ewers Orange to 299, Jim Kelly to 299, Trevor Etienne to 199, Max Crosby to 349, Scary Terry to 249. We had a glitter. These might be case hits, these glitters. Glitter, Mike Evans. Bucks, not numbered, but definitely short printed. Daniel Carlson, 349. Kickers are people too. Calvin Johnson, color match to 349. And Malik Neighbors to 299. Yep, I'm going to take a quick, I'm going to hop off and reset real quick, get a drink. And then we'll come back and do Game of Thrones. Bryce Love. I don't even want to put Bryce Love in the recap, to be honest with you. He doesn't deserve it. All right. Other numbered parallels of note. We had the Carl Eller to 50. Trey McBride to 149 on the Pandora. DeAndre Hopkins to 60. Jaden Ballou to 249. Pat Fryermuth to 99. Team logo parallel to 32. That's Cam Chancellor. Austin Genty to 199. Quinn Ewers to 249. Electric Jake the Snake Plumber to 75. Electric Eric Dickerson to 75. Quinshon Judkins Cracked Ice to 55. Purple Mark Andrews to 50. Red Dylan Gabriel to 149. And a pink Cam Ward 1 of 99. Some autos, and then we'll do a couple of our bigger hits. We also had, so we'll do this one. We also had Jalen Milroe, lime green to 50 going to Nicholas, and Amon-Ra St. Brown gold, 1 of 10 going to Kevin. Autographs, we have Bayshal Rootin' Tootin' to 50. We had Bryce Love, 2019 Optic Contenders, that is numbered to 199. We had nice Quinn Ewers, numbered to 149. We had a Kool-Aid McKinstry to the Saints from last year, numbered to 99. We had a really cool Myles Garrett, numbered to 25 out of last year's Contenders Optic. And our bigger auto of the night, how about a gold? Marion Hampton on card. That is 8 of 10, which appears to be jersey number. 8 of 10. Going to Joseph. That will do it. Thank you, boys and girls, very much. We'll get these packed up and shipped right out. I'll be back in 5-10 minutes to do the Game of Thrones, and then back about an hour after that to do the Prison Break. But I'll give everybody a heads up. Thank you so much. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Y'all come back and hang out for Game of Thrones.